Shalom, giving all praises to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who teach us this truth. Salutation to the hopeful elect scattered abroad amongst the nations who look like the nations, but are not of the nations. This is Banayah, going into the valley of the shadow of death. Psalms 23rd and 1. Yahweh is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. Yea, he leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of Yahweh forever. His rod and his staff, they guide us. His laws, his commandments, they comfort us, they guide us. Even in the valley of the shadow of death, he is our shepherd. We are his sheep. And our job is to follow his commands. He provides food for us, even when the wolves are around. He provides us, he protects us. Job 10 and 22. I start at 21. Before I go whence I shall not return, even to the land of darkness and the shadow of death, a land of darkness as darkness itself, and of the shadow of death without any order, and before the light it is as darkness. So this is talking about Babylon. This is the land of darkness. There is nothing light here. There is no light here. It's all darkness. The up is down and down is up. Inside is out and outside is in. This place is madness, confusion. There is no order here, no laws of Yahweh Bashem Yoshai. Jeremiah 2 and 6. Jeremiah 2 and 6. Neither said they, where is Yahweh that brought us up out of the land of Egypt, that led us through the wilderness, through a land of desert and of pits, through a land of drought and of the shadow of death, through a land that no man passed through and where no man dwell. So this was prophesied by Daniel. Okay. That would end up in the land of the shadow of death. The land of the shadow of death. Esdras, second Esdras 13 and 40, to show you. Those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Hosea the king, whom Salmanassar the king of Assyria led away captive, and he carried them over the waters. So came they into another land. But they took this counsel amongst themselves, that they would leave the multitude of the heathen and go forth into a further country where never mankind dwelleth, that they might there keep their statutes which they never kept in their own land. And they enter into Euphrates by the narrow place of the river, for the Most High then show signs for them, and held still the flood till they were passed over. For though through that country there was a great way to go, namely of a year and a half, and the same region is called Aseret. Then dwelt they there until the latter time, and now when they shall begin to come, the ice shall stay the springs of the stream again, and they may go through therefore. Sighs through the multitude with peace. Don't going to go further into this. So it's telling us how they got to the land of Aseret, or to Babylon, New Babylon, so to speak, the daughter of Babylon. Okay, Isaiah 13 and 20. I will read Ezekiel 37 first. Ezekiel 37. Because that also takes place before Isaiah 20. Okay. So Ezekiel 37 and 1. So this is also talking about the shadow of the land of the shadow of death. The valley of the shadow of death. This is the valley of dry bones, where we became dry bones. The hand of Yahweh was upon me, and carried me out in the spirit of Yahweh, and set me down in the midst of the valley, which was full of bones. So the bones were our people. And caused me to pass by them round about. And behold, there were very many in the open valley, and lo, they were very dry. So they had no substance. And he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live? And I answered, O Yahweh, power, thou knowest. Again he said unto me, Prophesy upon these bones, and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of Yahweh. So by hearing the word, flesh will grow on you. Thus said Yahweh power unto these bones, Behold, I will cause breath to enter into you, and you shall live. And I will lay sinews upon you, and will bring upon flesh upon you, and cover you with skin, and put breath in you, and ye shall live, and ye shall know that I am Yahweh. So I prophesied as I was commanded, and as I prophesied, there was noise, and behold, a shaking, and the bones came together, bone to his bone. And when I beheld, lo, the sinews and the flesh came upon them, and the skin covered them above, but there was no breath in them. So the word was bringing them together, but there was no breath. Then said he unto me, Prophesy unto the wind, and then he said, and prophesy unto the wind, prophesy, son of man, and say to the wind, Thus said Yahweh power, come from the four winds, O breath, breathe upon these slain that they may live. So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came unto them, and they lived, and stood upon their feet, an exceedingly great army. Then he said unto me, so the men are coming together, they are standing upon their feet. And he said unto me, Son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel. Behold, they say, our bones are dry, and our hope is lost. We are cut off for our parts. Therefore prophesy and say unto them, Thus said Yahweh power, Behold, O my people, I will open your graves, and cause you to come up out of your graves, and bring you into the land of Israel. And ye shall know that I am Yahweh, when I have opened your graves, O my people, and brought you out of your graves, and shall put my spirit in you, and ye shall live, and I shall place you in your own land. Then shall ye know that I am Yahweh, have spoken it, and perform it, said Yahweh. The word of Yahweh came again unto me, saying, Moreover, thou son of man, take thee one stick, and write upon it, for Judah and for the children of Israel his companion. Then take another stick, and write upon it, for Joseph the stick of Ephraim, and for all the house of Israel his companions. So this is talking about writing upon the stick the tribes of the children of Israel. That's what it's all about. The two stick, and join them one to another into one stick. The two stick are two nations, the kingdom of Judah and the kingdom of Israel. And when the children of thy people shall speak unto thee, saying, Wilt thou not show us what thou meanest by these? Say unto them, Thus said Yahweh power, Behold, I will take the stick of Joseph, which is in the land of Ephraim, which is in the hand of Ephraim, and the tribes of Israel his father, and I will put them with him, even with the stick of Judah, and make them one stick, and they shall be one in mine hand. And the stick whereon thou writest shall be in thine hand before their eyes. And say unto them, Thus said Yahweh power, Behold, I will take the children of Israel from among the heathen, whether they be gone, and I will gather them on every side, and bring them into their own land. And I will make them one nation in the land upon the mountain of Israel. And one king shall be king to them all. They shall be no more two nations, neither shall they be divided into two kingdoms any more at all. Neither shall they defile themselves any more with their idols, nor with their detestable things, nor with any of their transgression. But I will save them out of all their dwelling places where they have sinned, and will cleanse them. So shall they be my people, and I will be their power. And David my servant shall be king over them. And they all shall have one shepherd. They shall also walk in my judgment, and observe my statutes, and do them. And they shall dwell in the land that I have given unto them, Jacob my servant, wherein your father hath dwelt, and they shall dwell there, even they and their children's children forever. And my servant David shall be their prince forever. So this is talking about the regathering. Okay. And the spirit, the breath of life will be breathed on us. And they shall dwell in the land that I have given unto Jacob my servant, wherein your fathers have dwelt, and they shall dwell therein, even they and their children and children forever. And my servant David shall be their prince forever. Moreover, I will make a covenant of peace with them. It shall be an everlasting covenant with them, and I will place them and multiply them, and will set my sanctuary in the midst of them forevermore. My tabernacle also shall be with them, yea, I will be their power. They shall be my people. And the heathen shall know that I am Yahweh, do sanctify Israel, when my sanctuary shall be in the midst of them forevermore. Isaiah 13 and 20. I start at 19. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of Chaldees, excellence shall be as when the power Yahweh Hashem Yoshai overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. So you know what's coming. The nuclear, everything will be messed up here. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. But wild horses of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and how shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there. So this is the place that will be destroyed by nuclear fire, and all of will activate all those volcanoes when all of this happen. Yeah, this will be destroyed. Okay. So we give our praises to Yahweh Ba'asham Yoshai Ba'asham Rakatadash. Shalom to the hopeful elect.